Here in
Well,
Philly.
Rose is all of a sudden questioning the authenticity of our daughter, if I'm the father. And I said, okay, well, I'll go to court if we want to find out, and so that's why I'm here.
Okay. And Miss Rose?
Well, I don't think that he's the father. My parents are wealthy, and they don't want me with him.
So they never wanted you with them?
No, they still don't. And so I was seeing somebody else that I think that's the father, and my parents are hoping that he's not.
So let me get this straight. Why is it? I mean, he seemed like he's a hardworking man. I mean, what's the reason they don't want?
They don't think he's wealthy enough.
Wow, wealthy enough. So even if he's a stand-up man,
They don't want him,
they don't. Okay,
and they make it hard for me.
make it hard for you. So how old is child Lisa?
Yes,
And how old is she?
she's 28.
So 20. So a lot of time has passed here. I mean, I see his grandchildren involved.
Yes.
Okay, so this not only for the child, we also got grandchildren that's involved in this. So this is going to be hurtful either way with the child and the grandchildren. It's a lot of stake here. So let me ask you, Mr. Rocky, do you believe the child is yours?
Of course, yes, the child is mine.
So you have been around since day one.
I've been around since day one, and I'm sorry if her parents don't approve of my job, but I'm trying to make as money as I can in an honest way and in what my skill level is.
And it seemed like you're a stand-up guy. So let me ask you the question. Who pushed you guys to come into court today?
We both did. We wanted to find out.
You guys wanted some closure,
Yes.
just to be on the up and up to see if this child is mine. And maybe your parents have to come together on this if it is his.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're going to have to
Accept it.
be exact. Some acceptance is going to have to happen. So let's get around to, I have the results here, but I'm just trying to get clarification. What are you guys planning to do after you leave here? If this is your child?
Well, this is my daughter, and there's grandchildren involved. This is the way I want to continue things, but Rose has some doubts, and so I agreed to come here and hopefully erase all doubts and get back to where we were.
And Rose, you're gonna have to maybe stand up if this is his child. You're gonna have to stand up to your parents. I mean, he seemed like a good, hardworking man that wants to be part of your daughter's life. He's been part of your daughter's life. So they're gonna have to accept that if Mr. Rocky is the father. So with the two worlds that you guys live in, do you think your family will be able to accept him if he is the father?
No,
No.
they won't. Even if he is the father.
Well, but it seemed like y'all got some type of understanding. Y'all are still
We
communicating.
do, but my parents don't.
Well, that's all that matters here to me. That's all that matters. They didn't lay down and have this baby. So they shouldn't have say so. So why are they so strict? Are you like under their control? Do they take care of you financially?
Yes, they do.
They do. That's understandable. Well, you're going to have to put on them big girl and become that woman that I know that's sitting in front of me. Okay, it's time. So, Mr. Rocky, leaving here, what are you prepared to do if you are the father?
Well, I am the father. I would just be stunned if I wasn't the father. I will continue to support my daughter emotionally, to always be there, and whatever I can financially.
Okay. And Miss Rose, what are you prepared to do if he is the father?
I guess let him be the father.
Something seems like he's been doing anyway. But I mean,
And just let my parents know that he is the father and he's going to be their father.
Thank you.
all right. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and read off these results. So in the case of Lisa, Mr. Rocky, you are the father. And this case has really, I have sat back and I have watched a lot of fathers come in front of me, and you are the most humble man that I have saw in a long time, and I want to commend you for being that stand-up guy. Is there anything that you want to say to Mr. Rocky now that this came out?
I'm sorry.
Well, Rose, we've always gotten along. It's your parents that dislike me. I have nothing against them. I'm always willing to talk and meet with them. So I'm just glad that maybe we have closure now on this. So I just want to keep moving forward, and I'm fine. We were wondering about this. It's been settled.
All right, guys, now leaving here, now that you got the results, what are you planning to do? Are you guys going to go ahead and try to work this out, or?
I don't think there's anything to be worked out. Rose, let's continue like we're doing.
Yes,
we got
I love
closure.
him. I really do love him.
I love you too. Now, what's for dinner?
So you guys are going to make this, you need to go ahead and make this official. Y'all seem like a beautiful couple. Y'all have a beautiful daughter. Grandkids are involved. And I think, I see this working. If you just cut that family out, this can be one big happy family. And I'm happy that you guys stood in front of me, and I'm happy of the results today. Court is adjourned. Whenever I'm reading, I like to use my reading glass. Get a pair at ISeeItClear.com.